Welcome to the 2016 Youth Eco Summit. Here is my speech. Do we really want our children to grow up not knowing what a tiger or an elephant is? Do we really want these animals to become dinosaurs where bones and fossilized remains are the only proof of their existence? I don't think so. Today, I stand before you to convey to you the message that illegal trade in wildlife must be stopped. When we talk about the killing of these animals, we think the only future that we're ruining is theirs. But we forget the main future that we're actually ruining is our own. We're so busy focused on development that we're throwing away our own future. We need to change the way we look at life and what is important in it. We blame many poachers for the death of these animals, but who are the poachers? My dear friends, I'm sorry to tell you, but I am, you are, we all are the poachers. As human populations have grown, so has the demand for wildlife. People in developed countries have become used to a lifestyle which fuels demand for wildlife. They expect to have access to a variety of seafood, leather good, timber, medical ingredients, textiles, etc. As a result, these people regard wildlife as a means to get their short-term needs and disregard the fact that they are clearly putting these plants and animals into a considerable amount of danger. I have a family and my family needs me, just as they have a family and their family needs them. Poachers do not think about the foreseen consequences. What drives them is purely for financial gain. A single rhino horn can go for $300,000, so you can see how profitable the industry can be. Not only do they do it for the money, but as a sport. Are we even serious? Who would have thought that we would love to kill an animal just to get a laugh? Taking away an animal's life is not a joke, but it is reality that needs to be stopped. Let me ask you a simple question. Which comes first, fashion or life? I would say life, but that doesn't necessarily apply for everyone. Good quality boots, leather jackets, and sofas, which many of us use and wear, have in fact been made from animals which are skinned alive, cruelly skinned alive. There are only about 1,300 pandas left in the wild. Only 1,300. You may think that having roughly around 500,000 apes left in the wild is a lot. But if you compare that to the human population, then your perception of this amount will change within seconds. Why are there only this many plants and animals left in the wild? Well, if you ask me, then I'd say that is a really good question that we should all ask ourselves. We're cutting down these animals' habitats at greed. We can't get enough for ourselves. We're also taking their share of the world. We cut large areas of trees for buildings, and after we've taken the land and made it ours, what's left for them? Everyone needs to take in the fact that we must change the manner in which we behave to lessen or maybe even stop this illegitimate business that is going on before it is too late. We have the power to kill the trade which is killing our wildlife. We're running out of time, and that is the reality. We mustn't stop now, but we shall continue raising awareness, not only for this generation, but for future generations to come. I'm not prepared for a future without wildlife, and I know you aren't too. You and me are probably the last hope that our environment has. Finally, I leave you with a famous quote by Anthony Douglas Williams to ponder upon. It's not whether the animals survive, it's whether man has the will to save them. Thank you for listening.